Some mornings it's hard to get up out of bed.
Oh. What are we doing? Are we going out?
Should we go out?
I feel like crap.
Well, maybe we shouldn't go out.
Really?
Now here we are in the bleak winter. December. And the winter's arrived in Swaledale. Light's just starting to hit now, so he's getting excited. Today's route, so I fried over here in Reeth. We headed up this ridge, you can see, onto Calver Hill, which has just got the sun behind it there. If you want a great view of Swaledale, Calver Hill's the best one I think to visit. And then we drop down this track, across the river down here, and up the bridge, and then headed up this mine workings to the top of Fremington Edge. And just looking across there again, you can see further mine workings from the lead mining days. Sometimes you just get this dusting of snow. It's almost like fingerprint dusting powder. It just highlights all the features in the landscape. The tracks, the little stones, the walls, the crags, the cairns, everything. Here's a visitor coming, four-legged friend. Oh, look at Fremington Edge, it's just starting to light up here. Some days we set off today, the light was flat and we were both feeling a little bit rough or full of cold, and you get to a place like this and suddenly everything changes. You get a bit of fantastic light, fantastic conditions, and just your whole mood changes, and it just makes you feel so much better. It's interesting. Landscape and the natural environment just changes the way you feel. Here's Sue. This has got to be probably one of our most walked routes, which is Reeth to Calver Hill and then along Fremington Edge.
The main path along Fremington Edge lies behind a wall which stretches the full length of the escarpment. It's a blessing in high winds, but on a good day it blocks the best views, which are obtained by walking along a much less distinct path on the other side of the wall right next to the edge.
The sun, cold air, landscape.
We could have stayed in bed, but I guess my message here is don't take for granted what you might have right on your doorstep. Lockdown taught us that. This day reminded me just how lucky I feel. Movement and beauty can affect our health in many wonderful ways.
Precipitous style. We could as well, so.
When you do the mountain bike route up here, which as we know is one of the toughest challenges in the Dales, you get to this point, yeah, if you're not absolutely knackered and you've managed to stay on the bike at this point, you can cheat a bit back and go on here, and that leads relatively easily to the top.
Yeah, the route, if you look all the way down there, is Reeth, and the challenge with various lanes and tracks is to get to the top of Fremington Edge without putting your foot down.
Do you remember that day you rode to failure on the mountain bike up here, Dave?
I do.
What did your heart rate get to before you keeled over?
203. Well, that's dangerous enough. Felt pretty dangerous at the time when I was lying on my back. And he's heading down back towards Reeth in the light. Still quite dramatic. Back across to Calver Hill where we were before. Everything's dying back. Waiting for those few months' time when everything will be reborn again. Here we are back underneath the edge now. We're about halfway down. We just headed back into Reeth. Dog barking in the distance. So still, so peaceful. So nice just plodding along and just little crispness of the snow, ground soft under your feet. You stand here and see all the dry stone walls and the barns, so typical of what is Swaledale in the Dales. Sounds like they're on some construction work here.
Watch out for the ice.
I was all being all philosophical and we'll meet Reeth who's
Destroying the ice.
destroying the ice into a vandalism of the ice.
Just trying to save you, my dear. From slipping. There you go.
It's quite satisfying breaking up ice, can I say.
Put a little bit in and you get a lot out.
I get that every day I go out with you, my love.
Oh.
There's a snotty 5-foot Reeth.
The sneeze.
We weren't going to go out,
No.
but how do you feel now?
Well, still snotty, but it's been lovely. Warmed up again now.
Who's your favourite doctor?
Christopher Eccleston. Absolutely no doubt about it.
I'm going for Peter Capaldi. However, so, I know you said Christopher Eccleston, I said Peter Capaldi. Can you really ever go away from Tom Baker?
He was our childhood, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, so I think there's 2 eras.
Would you like a jelly baby?
I'd love a jelly baby. Have you got any? Don't mention jelly babies if you haven't got any jelly babies. What are you up to tonight? You going anywhere?
Aye, maybe. Why?
Where you are? Where are you off to then?
Where are you taking me?
You coming with us? Coming down the pub?
You buying? Hey up! These 2 are buying! I'll have a double gin.
Flipping out, look at the bloody police vehicle up here at Reeth. Must get a bit rowdy up here on a Friday night.
A lot of bloodshed at the old tea rooms. Proper Christmassy.
Well, if you thought this episode was going to be all peace and serenity, think again.
Silent night.
Holy night,
All is calm.
all is bright. Do you think I'll get in the carol choir this year? Been practicing all year for that. Mother and child, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. They might let me in this year. When you hear that. Said,
I'm practicing.
wouldn't let me in last year. Lots of tea rooms, National Park Centre, ice cream parlour, the Black Bull Hotel, King's Arms, the book.
So with those caterwauling notes, I thank you all once again for watching, and I wish you peace, whatever your plans are for the Christmas break.
Here we are in Richmond Market Square on a very misty December night after a great day out.
Until next time, viewers, cheerio! It's time for Doctor Who.
Fantastic.